Who in their right mind gave these three sad virgins a movie? And where are they so I can give them a big ol' hug? Hi, everybody. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV is what we do here. And that movie is... Please Don't Destroy the Treasure of Foggy Mountain. Please Don't Destroy the Treasure of Foggy Mountain is the first feature film featuring, written by and starring Please Don't Destroy, the comedy troupe that has basically become the new Lonely Island in a way, making short films every week on SNL for the last couple of seasons and have been killing it, and now they are getting the feature film treatment. So what is the film about? Well, the film is once again about John, Ben, and Martin. They are three best friends, played by Ben Higgins. Or no, sorry, not my bad. John Higgins, rather. Ben Marshall and Martin Herlihy. They are three longtime best buddies who have, as the narrator, who is voiced by John Goodman, who mentions at one point that he is indeed John Goodman. They met by chance as childhood friends, and while camping, they decided to look for the treasure of Foggy Mountain, that being a bust of Marie Antoinette's head that is worth $100 million. And now they are at different stages in their life. They are adults, but they're not quite grown yet. They seem to be in some form of arrested development. Ben is constantly being browbeaten by his boss and father, played in a terrific extended cameo by Conan O'Brien. John is struggling day to day with his lack of purpose in life, struggling also with his addiction to animal mating porn, and is looking for a purpose and maybe a lady for himself. And Martin, meanwhile, has a woman in his life who is a heavy-duty Christian who is trying to, or Catholic rather, who's trying to turn him over and make him sort of a boring, domesticated character. And together, struggling to find a purpose, they soon discover the key to finding the treasure. And now, all these years later, they return to Foggy Mountain on a treasure hunt. But between hairless bears and a couple of park rangers also determined to get the treasure, and in one of the park rangers' case, determined to sleep with John, can they get the treasure and outwit all those who come against them? And will their friendship survive this adventure? Let the adventure begin. So, Please Don't Destroy the Treasure of Foggy Mountain. Look, it's gotten mixed reviews. This happens a lot when niche alternative comedians make their way to feature films. It happened with Hot Rod, what have you. And much like Hot Rod, and much like Popstar, much like all the other films that have been sort of underappreciated by critics and audiences, I loved this movie. I love these guys. I think they're hilarious. I think they inherently have that particular form of surrealist humor that really, really tickles me. And I love this movie. I laughed throughout. I thought it was absolutely hysterical. There's some key moments of just real, believable chemistry between these three guys. You totally buy these characters. Great gags involving, in one case, trying to open a treasure door. Very funny. The payoff is also very funny. Bits involving the key bit in the movie that I think is one of the funniest is what happens to Martin when he gets a few drinks of the alcoholic variety in him, and who he becomes and the song and the needle drop when he becomes it are fucking hilarious. Like, genuinely, like, the voice he's doing, the thing he's doing, it's great. Humor is subjective. There are going to be people who don't like this movie, who are not on the wavelength of its sense of humor. I find it kind of interesting also that this is the second John Higgins movie I've seen. The previous one being now directed by someone I can now call a friend, Fiona Robert, her film The Country Club from this summer, which also got kind of a mixed reception from a lot of critics and audiences, but which I liked a lot, which I thought was really funny in a very, very, very endearingly absurd way. And that's what Please Don't Destroy does really well, is endearingly absurd. There's a clear affection they have for one another. It's viable. You can feel it. The three are good together. They're very, very funny. And it's the shorts. A little bit longer, but it's the shorts. It has that same energy. It has that same vibe, that same offbeat sense of humor. Is it a perfect film? No. The filmmaking is a little... Oh, also, forgot to mention who directed it. My bad. The film is not a badly directed film, I would say. It is directed by Paul Briganti, and it is not a badly directed movie necessarily, but it does have that sort of point-and-shoot, low-budget feel to it. Also, at times, you can feel the strain to get this even to 92 minutes. It's only about 92 minutes, but it does, you feel the strain of kind of pushing the material into the feature-length sphere a little bit, but not terribly a lot. But overall, I had a great time with this, and I do highly recommend it. You know what your sense of humor is. You know who you are. Humor is very subjective, but if you love these shorts, if you love Please Don't Destroy, you got to see this movie. So Please Don't Destroy The Treasure of Foggy Mountain. I'm going to give it, I'm not going to go all the way, but I'm going to go pretty far. I'm going to give Please Don't Destroy The Treasure of Foggy Mountain. Stop it. 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's a good, really, really solid, funny movie. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a fan of these guys, and I definitely am. So I hope they make another movie. I really want to see them together again for another film. So anyway, 4.5 out of 5 stars for Please Don't Destroy The Treasure of Foggy Mountain. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash None, one shot on Peacock, which is where it is now streaming. Was there shawarma? Yes, there are some scenes during the credits. There is nothing after. All right, that is it. We will be back later tonight for a review of the new holiday comedy Dashing Through the Snow, starring Ludacris and Lil Rel Howery. And Tuesday we'll have a review of Napoleon. Also look out next week for reviews of Saltburn, Leo, Good Burger 2, and Genie. So that's coming up. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all classes missed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Hit the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's a Grant. I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to put me on reviews, list, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raised Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, I am all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have it. If you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of Please Don't Destroy The Treasure of Foggy Mountain? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? I think my opinion is good. Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Big Mount Extra Butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.